Hello and welcome back, this is ProTelDev, back with another video, devlog. This time what we're going to be looking at is kind of going over why I've not really been uploading in January, just kind of inform you of why there's just not been a whole lot of activity, and I'll also be going over why there's also been kind of a cut with the Corrupting Spring video, basically the development of it and just a straight upload. So let's go over that and then I'll talk about future game jams. Okay, so first of all, what you can see in front of me is you can actually see what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks during January, and this is my own website. So it has all the little projects in. It's not actually finished, there's still a lot of stuff I've got to do, but basically it goes over all the things I've worked on, from the game updates to post-university stuff, also all the way up to my first, second and third year of university. Some things are missing, it's still not 100% complete, but for the most part I've actually done a lot of it. A lot of it has been sorted, like for example, I've got all these different updates with all different patch notes in them. I've also got, let's look at, for example, my level design. I've got a development summary and things like that, and trailers and stuff. So this is just to show what I've done kind of to an employer to try and help me get a job, because things have been a little bit difficult this year and last year, start of this year, and last year was very difficult trying to find a job, obviously for obvious reasons, and so this is just to kind of help me try and get a job as well. Really needed a website to show off, showcase my things that I've worked on. YouTube just wasn't quite cutting it enough, and before this I was just kind of showing lists and stuff where they could just link to kind of PDFs of what I've done, and not the most interactive way of showing what I've worked on. So this is why I've built this website, and it kind of just shows all the things I've worked on. So anyway, with that, that's what I've been working on in January mainly. Well, next I want to talk about the Corrupting Spring enhanced version, so we'll just look at it through here. So I've actually been working on this behind the scenes, but the last video I did was the Remaster 9. I actually had another video which was Remaster 10, and that was a more advanced version of looking at caves and making this low poly, but I decided to end the series because I wanted to finish everything by last year, and it was starting to get to the point where if I ended up doing Corrupting Spring for another year, after New Year's, I feel like I would have ended up just carrying on with it, and I don't want to carry on with it. I want to work on something new. So I just decided to finish it there and upload the enhanced version as is, straight to the itch.io, even though there's still a lot of things I want to do with it, and the powers don't really get utilized, and there's a lot of things that I'm missing, but that's okay. You know, for what it is, it was worth doing. And I don't regret it, because at the end of the day I can now work on new things, and I was able to work on this website because I finished that earlier. So that's one thing, that's the reason why the Corrupting Spring Enhanced just came out. I think it came out on Christmas or New Year's or something like that. It came out pretty much straight away, without any warning, and that is the reason why, is because I really felt like I needed to get it out of the way. I also didn't want to do any kind of work or projects or anything while it was Christmas and New Year's, because I really didn't feel like between those times I wanted a little bit of a break, and so that's what I've got. So that's the Corrupting Spring Enhanced, and then the last thing I want to talk about is future game jams. So I've been looking around for game jams to do, and some of them are really appealing that will start pretty soon. I want to kind of go over those and redo game jams. Now that my website is getting there and it's almost finished, I kind of want to move on to doing that again. Like, just like with the right gift, I want to kind of move on to doing game jams again. This website should hopefully be finished in the next couple of weeks. I'd say out of the 35, I think it's 35 pages. I think it's a little bit more, maybe 36. I'm about 22, 23 pages done, so that's quite good, and so that's about maybe 1/3 left, something like that, maybe 1/4 left. It's kind of, so basically like a quarter. My maths aren't great. That numbers just came out of nowhere. But it's something like that. Anyway, that's all that's I needed to talk about. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be doing a game jam soon, and we'll be getting back into doing a bunch more little projects along the way. So this has been ProTail Dev, and I'll see you next time.